If you treat a person like the person you want them to be, they will do their best to become that person. Don't pray when it rains if you don't pray when the sun shines. What can you do to promote world peace? Go home and love your family. There is a way to do it better. Find it. Be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. The highest reward for a person's toil is not what they get for it, but what they become by it. Choose always the way that seems the best. However rough it may be, custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Supposing you have tried and failed again and again, you may have a fresh start any moment you choose. For this thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. We are not animals. We are not a product of what has happened to us in our past. We have the power of choice. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what is still possible for you to do. Consider every mistake you do make as an asset. Mountain tops are for views and inspiration, but fruit is grown in the valleys. Failure is never final and success is never ending. Success is a journey, not a destination. The positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. Our problem is not our problem. Our problem is our attitude about our problem. The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes of mind. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. There are people who have money and people who are rich. Happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have. Happiness lies in good health and a bad memory. Happiness is not what happens to us, but what of all that happens to us. Happiness is in the taste and not in the things. The man who makes everything that leads to happiness depend on himself and not upon other men has adopted the very best plan for living happily. Happiness is looking at all the good and bad in any given moment, both within us and around us, and then choosing to focus upon the good. That's all. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. Look to your health, and if you have it, praise God, and value it next to a good conscience. Wealth is a way of looking at life.